the sign of Capricorn, Celtic cross. Show me the energies around Capricorn for their higher self, Capricorn. What should they be aware of, Capricorn? Nice. Let's see. The Page of Wands, you're enjoying a new beginning. It's sort of like earth manifested energy. But right now you're searching for answers. It looks like for some of you, you might be having a lot of dreams, introspection, psychic visions. And in the next few days, it looks like you are going to be defending yourself after this clarity or this knowledge comes to you. Let's see what that will be, because you also have the moon here. So there's definitely some hidden truth. And that's affecting you highly. You're searching for those truths. You want the truth. I'm thinking when you hear the truth, you're going to be putting your walls up. And I can tell your connection is going to be telling you the truth. They're going to pull the rug under your feet. I'm not going to say I'm sorry to see that, because not all towers are negative. But yeah, you're going to have a new belief about this connection. And look, you're already, you see it coming, baby. You see coming that pain. And look, oh, I'm sorry to see that, guys. A painful ending. For some of you, it might not be an ending. It might just be like some sort of rebirth. A new era of transformation. Now, why this whole thing happened? I can tell clearly that it has to do with you. You had this tiny success in the near past, and it looks like you managed this success well. For some of you, it might be either a job offer or, you know, some sort of traveling, I don't know, some promotion, something that made your life bigger. But right now, maybe the person you're dealing with is not absorbing it like that. And they're going to tell you, look, oh, you want that? Well, I don't. It's either my way or the highway. And the reading is very clear, saying that you're going to be defending yourself and setting boundaries. Because right now, you're going to go from this energy of being compassionate, having emotional intelligence, being empathic. I mean, there's so much emotional intelligence going on. And that's because you know how to manage this person. But what's going to happen? In the next few days, they're not going to swallow it well. I don't think they will accept. And look at this. This is even more beautiful energy about how you're proceeding right now. You're having patience, intentions, purpose, equanimity. You're having the perfect balance of life. The temperance is indicating that you're virtuous. You're not going into the extremes. You're applying, you know, what must be applied. But that's not enough. That's not enough, because some mystery is going on. And there are some fears. You might need to face your fears. I can tell you're going to do that in the next few days. That's why you're going to be defending yourself. You will be like, oh, it's your highway or you know, or my highway. So how is it going to be? So some sort of confrontation. I can see that coming. Just prepare for that wisely. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your inner voice. This is what this card is saying. You must listen to the inner voice. Right now, this is imperative. This is the problem in the reading. And by the way, you do have 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I count in Spanish. 5 major arcanas. So that means your life is sort of like about to be upside down. It's not upside down yet, but you see it coming. And you're sort of like preparing for it. But the only way you can navigate this moral dilemma will be by facing your fears and revealing the truth. You need to tamper into the watery nature of your unconscious and listen to what your unconscious is telling you. Because you do have that energy. We can see that with the Queen of Cups. Now, you need to implement that energy in your daily, you could say your daily life activities. And this is very important. You're getting signals. All right, Capricorn? You're getting signals. Some of you might be dealing. There's so many energies here. And I don't want to say all of them, but if it resonates with you, it could. You might be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, Sagittarius, or Scorpio that I just read. It should be coming out in a few minutes. And look, another Scorpio energy. So yeah, heavily Scorpio energy for some of you. And how do you deal with it? All you have to do is pay attention to synchronicity. You know, when things happen in life and people say, oh, what a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's some sort of message that is coming through, but it's veiled. You need to decipher the message. So you need to be totally mindful 24/7. That's the advice in the reading. If you want to navigate the situation well, right now you're doing it well, but in the back of your mind, there's a little ego going on, and that's not going to help you. Nope. You need to put your walls down. I know, there's nothing wrong with setting up boundaries and protecting yourself, but be mindful how far you're going to put those boundaries. Make sure that you're not going to set up boundaries that are going to hurt you. So you want to be mindful about a decision-making process that will not be affected by this fear. What is this fear about? Fear of abandonment. This is your primary fear in the reading. You need to face your fears. You will not be abandoned. Whatever you're accomplishing now, you deserve it because you work towards that. And all you need to do is fight for it. You could say politely. There's no need to become aggressive or just, kick people out of your life just like that. Because this energy is like that. Look at the image. You're not believing in anyone. You're like, go off. The F word. It's like, get away, haters. So you're not really taking any BS from anyone in the next few days. Least of all, this character. So whoever you're dealing with, they're so pulling the rug under your feet. And not only that, but they might bring a new insight to this connection. If it's going to be good for you guys, for a transformation, then go ahead and do it. And accept it and work with it. But if it's not, then the end is the end. You see? Like the song, The Doors, this is the end, beautiful friend. Sometimes things need to come to an end. If that is the case for some of you, embrace the end and, get this renewal energy for a new beginning for you, because you have a very good internal energy. It's just that this is indicating that you have some fears, and this is heavily about fear of abandonment. So don't be, tormented by that. Just go ahead and proceed in the manner it must be done. If it's a relationship that this tower came in to tell you this is a new beginning and we must reform the way we do it, then do it. But if the person just said, my way or the highway, just go ahead and leave. Because this is indicating a painful ending. It's just inevitable. You see? It's an inevitable ending. But all it requires from you is that mindfulness about transformation and keeping that balance. Also paying attention to your inner voice. It's screaming to you. You're getting so many signals. Dreams, people's, places, numbers, repeated colors, patterns. You're just not observing. You need to observe. Nice reading, Capricorn. Share with your friends, guys. I'm so happy to see you back. I have rising Capricorn in my chart, so I do enjoy the reading. So I'll see you soon, guys. Stay blessed.